All right. Somewhat provocative title, but I think there's truth in it. So I say this after binging a few of songs and attempted. Well, some. I'm not going to completely discount it, but the artistry of Lady Gaga. Yes, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga represents someone who was one of these theater kids, I think, who sold her soul. I'm going to be honest with you. Lady Gaga sold her soul. You can go ahead and work with Tony Bennett. Even though that was a big thing for a bit. Oh, Lady Gaga works with Tony Bennett. Oh my goodness, she's more legit now. And ultimately, she made music that would probably be playing in an Olive Garden. Nothing wrong with that, but that's kind of the vibe that you get. It's not exactly "I'm on the edge of glory" and all that other hoopla, that she did. Alejandro, yada yada yada. That's the stuff she's gonna be remembered for, shaking her moneymaker. And her I can safely say I think that she's not appealing. When you see her in oh Lord, it's just not appealing. I'll just put it that way. Um, it's not appealing. And I wouldn't say that if I didn't think so. It's like, ooh. And of course we see her, of course being raised Catholic and yet, making a mockery of Catholicism and of God, covering her eye, of course, classic Freemasonry type stuff. But what is this on a larger scale? I think that theater kids in general, and this includes Lady Gaga, are not hugely intelligent people. What do I mean by that? That's not to say they don't have talent or that they don't have the ability. No. What I'm saying is practical intelligence, though. Do you think that they're great with money, this and that? No, they're off with money. I'm sure that Lady Gaga probably isn't great with money. I mean, Michael Jackson was not, well, he became better at money later on, but he wasn't necessarily raised that way. Theater kids can very easily be taken advantage of by executives and by merchants who are out to sell a story, and sell a plan, right? Even when I was watching the LMFAO, Party Rocket, yes, Party Rock Anthem, yes, 2.1 billion views with the Beats earplugs that they're shown, earplugs. They probably work better that way, but were featured in the beginning of that video, and of course, like I say, 2.1 billion views, right, on YouTube alone. You know, Now, of course, that's a different sort of thing, is that they are more the sons of merchants. Yes, both of them are related to Berry Gordy. Um, I could go into racial stuff, but let's not. But the thing is, though, these are merchants' kids who who are trying to be theater kids. But you can't really fake it the way, that a Lady Gaga can. You know, Evocative and whatnot, but ultimately the shtick kind of out there. It's kind of the same type of thing with Charlie XCX, where it's just like, I'm gonna do me British thing and whatnot, and I'm gonna make me songs and try to make it sound like I'm not British and all that, and all that, and it's just kind of annoying, really. But that's the shtick that she plays, right? I'm gonna try to have, that sort of voice and whatnot. Like I say, you have to realize is that the merchants, and no, we're not gonna talk about what merchants are. That's not just a J word thing. That's also plenty of Shabbos Goy are involved with that as well. Plenty of Indians or whichever else. It's not like I say, when we say merchant, you shouldn't just automatically think just J word. Nah, there's more to it than that. Plenty of layers of it. This country has praised the merchant, praised the hustler, the entrepreneur. Even if they're bad and kill people, we praise them in movies. We make, we make them seem like kings. Al Capone, or even, Freeway Ricky Ross, this and that. I talk about the theater kids, the people who just wanted attention, and they just want to be evocative, and theater kids are easy to manipulate, though. They're easy to be made into something else if they think that it suits a need. Merchants are not so easily fooled, in my opinion. Merchants go where the money is. They go where the talent is. They don't care about that. You think that I was gonna say Ron Perlman. Is it Ron Perlman? Oh, no, not Ron Perlman. It's something else. Backstreet Boys. Who started the Backstreet Boys? I'm trying to think of what name of that guy. He's in jail now because of kitty diddling, I think. I don't like to, say the other word, but yeah. Let's see here. Lou Pearlman. That's his name. Lou Pearlman. Oh, he's dead. Ugly looking guy. Oh, Lord. Lou Pearlman. Oh, well. Yeah. We're not going to go into that. But yeah, basically, these guys are looking for the next hit. The same thing, with Colonel, I was going to say Colonel Sanders. No, but the Colonel for Elvis. These are people who really didn't give a shit about that, but they knew how they could milk the talent and make as much money as you can off them. That's the difference, But ultimately, the merchant is willing to sell his soul as long as he or she gets enough to move on. And they're very aware of it. Whereas theater kids do it because they think it's evocative, they think it's edgy, they think, I'm going to take on my evil religious parents. Screw you, evil parents. I'm going to cover my eye. I don't care what it represents, that sort of thing, right? And of course, like I say, I'm going back to Lady Gaga, where it's just like raised Catholic, this and that. It sounds very sketchy anyway, with her dad being like an internet hustler sort of guy. I don't, like I say, it's all very weird. And of course, like I say, once again, though, she is aware of things because obviously she's in a relationship with an Italian now, Stephanie Germanata. I mean, oh my goodness. But anyway, I'm schizo posting at this point, but just realize there's a connection between these things. The theater kid is found by the merchant who may be down on his luck and says, "Oh, I see talent. We're gonna make you a star, kid. We're gonna make you a big star." That sort of thing. And that's always another cliche and whatnot, but there's truth to it, Colonel Parker, that's his name. Oh, it just hit me. Yeah. We're going to, and of course, once again, that goes into the Dutch thing as well, Why is it that the Dutch are the ones that make most of the really popular dance, pop, EDM, whatever you want to label it as music? You think of Venga Boys. Why did I say Vega? I'm sorry. The Venga Boys. You think of, boom, 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 boom. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I just want to jump your bones. Do, 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 do. Right? I just want to sleep with you. That's really what it is, right? That'd be better. But, and of course, this would later become that song, Bang, Bang, Under the Room. God, it's just so ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, so how far we've fallen, but we were just so scared of Elvis's hips, and now it's just like bang, bang into the room, skeet, 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 and all that other business. Oh man. But I will finish up with this. I am reading Dark Age America by John Michael Greer. He's not as nice to you in this one as in Long Descent. He's just like, yeah, things are going to fall. I'm not going to try to convince you. various places are going to be flooded. Probably where I live will become a desert, and there's no doubt about it because of the amount of days we've had like over 100 degrees. Yeah, it's probably going to become a desert in some form. He talks about ethnic tensions, I think, in a realistic way, saying that everybody's mixed. A lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff. He talks a lot about ecology and saying that, yeah, eventually the earth will fix itself, but by that point, we're going to be dead. Or, well, not all dead. I'm sorry. He says a lot of us, we're going to have 1/5 of the population that we've had now. I know what lefties would say if they ever read this book is that they would see John Michael Greer as a Malthusian. I don't think he is. I think that he's merely being honest. And I think that he uses actual context for those opinions. But I know that people would see him as a Malthusian. They would say, oh, of course, we can feed the whole world. We just have to, it's just about my logistics and whatnot. It's all bullshit. It's the same thing. I mean, general basic bitch sort of lefties or, basically people that are trying to not be tankies, people like Vosh, or even full on outright Marxist Leninists like, I'm trying to think, Hakeem, who are like, oh, well, we can feed the whole world. It's just inequality of, no, it's bullshit. I'm just going to say it. It's bullshit. To be like, oh, well, it's all about inequality. No, it's just some places shit doesn't grow for whatever reason. Well, actual shit can grow, but, Anyway, just know that, theater kids, are not completely blameless. I did kind of imply that, but no, theater kids are not completely blameless. Merchants, I think, know what they're doing and are just like, they've accepted it. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm cutting them some slack, but I think that ultimately merchants are what they are. I think, if they're hustlers or they just want to make money, then I don't know, at least they're honest about it. That's not to say they can't have, opinions, they can't have, feelings and whatnot, but ultimately they know their game. And just selling their soul, that's just what happens, You end up selling your soul and you end up, just becoming an activist, quote unquote. I hate when they make actors and actresses and these singers and whatnot, they're all activists because they said fuck Trump or they said, I like gay people. It's like, you're not an activist, Activists, as much as I don't like them either, is that no, they're activists who go out in the street and LARP and pretend like they're going to do something. That's an activist. Somebody who has a college degree and has like $60,000 in debt, but somebody who has millions of dollars who says I like gay people and doesn't go outside or can live in their mansion. Yeah. Anyway. I think that's all I got. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this kind of long rant spurg out video. So see you later. Goodbye.